Hello, I am Mihaela from Axway and I will guide you through what's new in TSIM UP31. Reinforcing Axway security policy, we have continued with library and security updates. We have also done a decommissioning of the old generation integration server and some IaaS service removals. And taking into consideration our customers' requests, we have added the possibility to block and unblock users by the admin. We have done improvements for SAP, FTP, and SFTP. We have added a new timeout parameter for jtood, and we have added new usage tracking filtering possibilities and some small UI improvements. Some of our customers have expressed the need to either unblock users that have been blocking themselves through multiple incorrect logins or block certain users at certain days, certain timeframes, etc. So for this, we have created a possibility for the admin users to see we, which one of the users is blocked and which one is unblocked, and also to select a user and just go ahead and either block it or unblock it by using the newly added functionality. So we have successfully blocked, respectively unblocked some of the users in the UI. We have delivered two new function calls for SAP status. These are extending the existing functionality with additional parameters. Let's see, you can see here the list of additional parameters. The SAP TID cleanup functionality has been extended by including a parameter for the number of cleanup days. So if this parameter, for instance, is its default value 60, everything that's older than 60, regardless of the status, not just confirm, will be deleted. If you put a custom value for cleanup days, say 10, then everything that's older than 10 days will be deleted. The existing functionality for confirm will be maintained. Let's just take a look in the new function called as delivered and contains the new cleanup days parameter. The cleanup days parameter can also be used in the SAP cleanup TID script, as you can see from this usage. Another thing to add about SAP TIDs is that starting with UP31, they will be provided as workflow attributes as well. Two new parameters are available for FTP, both at function class level and for the FTP client tool. They are called rename to and move to. This allows the renaming, respectively the moving of the file on the remote server. Another improvement is for SFTP, and it requires the authentication. Starting with UP31, multiple authentication methods in parallel are possible on the client side. So you can either have the authentication via user password or via public key, and you can have them in parallel. A new parameter was introduced for setting up a custom timeout in certain situations. So until UP31, the jtood client and OFTP command daemon for secure connections was having a timeout of a fixed 120 seconds. And now with this parameter, you can just set up a custom timeout for that specific situation. Several updates have been done to the usage tracking module. In the UI, you will see in the partner data table from the metering information an extra column named connector, where you will find the connector corresponding to the displayed partner. Also in the UI, we have improved the caching mechanism that's done when loading the UI of the metering application, thus improving the overall performance of the UI. We have also added a filtering mechanism to the messages. Therefore, some of the payloads that are status types will be ignored when counting the overall message count. Related to the activities of the decommissioning of the old integration server, several IaaS services have been removed. So you can see the IaaS status for SP30 here. And now you can see the difference for UP31. As you can see, IS2 email and service engine are no longer displayed in IaaS status and they have been removed. Regarding the decommissioning of the old generation IS to new generation IS, this will be done automatically. Basically, if you have your N0 ES0 set up as an old generation IS, you will have no issues in doing the decommissioning. All you have to do is just install UP31 and N0 ES0 or any other node that is of old generation integration server will be transformed into a new generation integration server. If you are going to service directory CFG file, you will see that even after installing UP31, the values of each new type are kept as they were in SP30, for instance. This is done because we are supporting a rollback in case you would need to uninstall UP31 and you want to have SP30 as it was before. So you will just need to leave the values for IS new type as they are, but all of the integration servers that you will have declared will be new generation integration servers starting with UP31. You can check this very easily because there are certain services that if you have them set up in an old generation server in SP30, for instance, and then you set them up in UP31, you will see that they will be running as new generation in even for N0 ES0, for instance. You will see that the REST server will support Swagger UI, and also that, for instance, web service server will have the possibility to see all of the servers just by accessing the hostname and the port of the web services. Regarding the web service server, please take into consideration that because service engine has been removed from IaaS, you will need to use web service server from integration server for your BOM calls as well. So please make sure that in your BOM calls you either use the port for web service server, or after installing UP31 you will just change the port of your web service server to the port that you had previously in service engine. This is what's new in TSIM UP31. For more details, please check our Tech Online documentation. And also don't forget to check the updated user guides available on the portal of Axway. Thank you.